go. Okay. And then we clap. We do 2 claps. Same thing as the record, but we clap. Does that make sense? Okay. 3, 2, 1, clap. One more time. 3, 2, 1, clap.
Okay.
Well, hello everybody. We're not, we here at Hogcast, after I returned from Alan's Wonderworld, changed forever.
You re-dyed your hair.
Yeah, I re-dyed my hair. I'm now more Travis McElroy-esque than ever. I'm slowly turning into him. I've been consuming a lot of soy. We got back, the numbers came back, and our draft episode was a huge freaking hit. People loved it, Alan, when you say?
Yeah, we got at least 24 listens.
24 listeners loving every Hanna-Barbera second we got. And so we're back on the sports world. We're sports heads now. We love basketball, we love baseball, and we love sports betting.
Yeah, Uncut Gems. Remember that recent movie that everybody loves?
Yeah, Uncut Gems, bigger than ever. I hope it wins the Oscar.
Mm-hmm. Adam Sandler in a drama?
Who could even think about it? He's not doing a baby voice. He's doing a badass baby voice.
How cool would it be if he was just doing the baby, like the fucking Hubie Halloween voice the whole time?
How cool would it be if it won the Oscar this year? They're like, sorry, we got it wrong. Uncut Gems winning this year. Sorry, Special Lady. What is the Carey Mulligan movie?
Special Lady.
Special Lady.
Special Lady. Anyway, we brought on somebody special. I brought on my bookie, my sports betting bookie. Thank you. This is Chris Fontaine. Thank you for coming on, Chris. And I don't know if there's any sports. Isn't baseball's ending soon, right?
Yeah, baseball's on the way out.
Baseball's out. Oh god damn. I don't know what's going on anymore, but I had an idea. We're going to do sports betting. We're gonna check with my bookie Chris on. I almost called you Crisp.
Oh no.
Oh, crispy.
I would have been so pissed.
Well, I am not gonna lie. Chris is old mafia blood.
You are looking crisp.
Way back.
You got this
again. I'm looking crisp.
You're looking crisp.
Yeah.
You got this press suit.
And I tan a lot.
You do look like a de-aged A-list actor.
You look like the Irishman.
You do look like the Irishman.
He looks like peak male.
Yeah, there's nothing better than like weird deep faked de-aging people. That's
right.
Peak performance.
But when they move like old men, though,
that's good.
Well, that's like the best of both worlds. I think women want that.
Yeah,
they want that kind of like aged like wine, wisdom and clarity to your movement, but also that healthy young skin.
They want a man who moves like a stick bug.
Yeah,
and has bones like one too.
Right. And you have that, Chris, and and we're having you on because we're going to do some quick sports betting. You're going to give us the odds on who's going to melt down during this Meltdown May. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, and I'm excited to get this going.
And I was just going to start with a simple one, but every gifted kid what are the odds of every gifted kid melting down this year at Meltdown May?
Well, how are we defining a gifted kid in this?
In some sort of program between 5th and 8th grade that made them think they were good at algebra, but they weren't.
Listen, you don't need to identify them. It's in their Twitter bios.
Yeah, a former gifted
They will
kid,
tell you.
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look a little bit. What do we think is going to be the catalyst for their meltdown?
Joe Biden's student loans or something like that. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be like him not giving. He's gonna say like, "Hey Mac, I can't give any money for the student loan. Sorry." And then all the gifted kids are like, "No, I went to college." That's gonna be
okay. I see that. Okay. And I'm the guy. I'm the sort of funny numbers bookie, by the way. So I'm gonna give this a 69-7.
Wow.
Damn. 7 is a magic number.
7 is a lucky number, but it'd be unlucky for us because
Now,
I'm putting my money on the gifted kids.
Now, what if the gifted kids? My whole thing is, I think they will melt down, but I think it's going to be more like Third Impact kind of melting down, and that all the gifted kids are going to melt into LCL liquid and form undifferentiated consciousness.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, they will have imposter syndrome because they will not have an AT field maintaining their sense of identity.
Right, exactly. When everybody is melded together, everybody just has the same Twitter feed, so we'll all have the amount of followers we feel we deserve, which will be about 7K.
Yeah, it's the dream.
So
the perfect number, perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Alan, do you have anybody you want to ask our bookie about the betting odds for Meltdown?
Yeah,
May?
I know this is a little bit of a. I'm going to make this a parlay. I think Ben Shapiro will melt down again, but it will be. I'm going to specifically say he's going to melt down after going to a hardware store and buying something, another piece of wood or something, and people will make fun of him too hard, and he's going to get really upset.
Like, do you think he's going to play into the bit, but, like, in the way that, he'll be like, I am buying another piece of wood, but this time I know it's funny. Like, he's, like, in on it, but then it's going to backfire on him.
It's going to be something
way.
stupid like that. He's like, Ben Shapiro, that's not a piece of wood. That's that's a ceramic tile. What are you doing? Or something stupid like that.
Well,
he's going to buy a ball peen. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, he's one of these guys who draws his power from the negative reaction that he gets.
He's going to buy a ball. This is my guess. He's going to buy a ball peen hammer, and then somebody's going to call it a small peen hammer. And he's going to be like, well, the size doesn't matter, okay? Listen, national averages include, and he's going to pull out so much dick data.
I could see that. Or like he says it's like, or like he says it's a ball peen hammer, and then people are like, actually, that's a claw hammer or something stupid like that. Like he's going to say, like he's going to have like the wrong type of screwdriver or something stupid. And people will make fun of him, and then he's gonna do like a bit about, I don't know, like lib cancel culture or some bullshit again. Well, the same shit he's always talking about. I don't know. His hot sister will get involved, and then
will her feet somehow get more bare? Will she show more ankle?
She's going to sunburn her feet and then peel the skin off, so we see deeper foot. We will.
What are the odds on that? I don't even care about Ben Shapiro.
What's that?
Abby's feet?
Yeah,
classically Abby.
Whatever that stupid that account is.
Classically Abby's feet melting down and having this.
Yeah, that is a meltdown. I think it will either be like a sunburn or like she'll go to one of those things where like the tiny fish eat all the skin off your feet. One of those things.
Okay. Okay. These are fairly specific. So, I'm going to try to be somewhat realistic about it. I'm going to give this it's going to be a 3-2.
Whoa.
That's fair.
Either one of those specific scenarios happen.
She's got those feet out all the time, so I think that increases the likelihood a good bit. Something will happen.
I feel like Abby is like the only woman who ever like fights to get her wiki feet score up.
Definitely.
Isn't that what every woman wants?
I haven't seen the movie, so I wouldn't.
That was what Mel Gibson got psychic powers, and every woman was just thinking about their wiki feet. That was it.
It's crazy because that was like 1998 or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then, wiki feet was called the wiki feet, and Justin Timberlake told Jeremy Feet to drop the. Anyway.
No, that was really good. I liked that a lot, Russ.
Oh, thank you. It's a little reference to my favorite film, The King's Speech.
From your favorite writer, Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin, baby, Newsroom. Do you think Aaron Sorkin will melt down this year?
I don't know. I feel like if he would have melted down, it would have been at some point during the Trump years, and he didn't. He was just more lib than ever.
Together.
He's not online, though.
That's the thing.
That's true.
He's just watching like Gilbert and Sullivan musicals like on VHS in his house.
Down and he creates beautiful prose.
That's true.
Everything that he's writing is that meltdown, but because he actually has the benefit of being able to edit it, nobody ever really realizes that what he's in fact doing is having a big old corncob moment.
Yeah, he is getting corncobbed. He is being a bench. He is. I mean, with that character when the president went to the church and screamed at God in Latin, that was that. What was that if not a meltdown? Melting down at God.
Remember when that was like the most stark, beautiful thing we'd ever seen on television?
Yeah, you mean now? Remember right now?
Yeah, I mean when we watched it last night together at your house.
Yeah, when I watched that. I have that on loop while I smoke weed constantly, just watching him scream at God.
And then when it's over, you turn to your big American flag that you bought off a veteran, and you look at it and you do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I do that all the time. Russ, what, you got another bet you wanna put in?
Yeah, I think I did, and then I lost it. Do you think that either members who created the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Eastman or Laird, will melt down?
Why them? Well,
I don't know.
Have they done
I couldn't
anything?
think of anybody.
I think
No,
Elon, I will say this. I think Elon's gonna he's gonna melt
You
down.
think this is it?
I think this is it.
SNL. Actually, this is a funnier line. See, the Eastman and Laird was a misdirect or a non sequitur. This is a good question to ask Chris. Do you think that the SNL reaction will lead to a meltdown?
The I mean, again, this is like one of those guys who has melted down so many times that you don't really even notice.
Just like his cars, he's continuously blowing up.
Exactly. And hey, by the way, I don't know. Did you guys see the lights in the sky like a few weeks back? There was like what appeared to be a big meteor shower.
Oh, those are Starlinks, huh?
Those were that was this like a SpaceX rocket blowing up, and it was you could see it from Oregon and Washington.
Fuck.
Nice.
His debris is now entering our domain.
Oh, there was actually there was a funny story about that. There was, hold on, let me pull it up. There was like somebody's yard that like a Tesla rocket, like pieces of it fell down in their yard.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, where was it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, Washington. I sent this to Russ. SpaceX rocket debris lands on man's farm in Washington.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it was just it like left a big dent in the ground where this or like what is this the composite overwrapped pressure vessel. So cool. I guess if I'm glad I don't live on the West Coast. You guys can just get rained on by his exploding rockets and stuff.
There's people always complain down in LA that like there's no seasons. Well, soon there's going to be SpaceX season where large chunks of metal will fall from the sky and destroy whoever is below them.
Yeah, and if that doesn't happen, like at the street level, a Tesla automobile will run you over or blow up.
And did you see that? Did you see that story about the people in like Austin, Texas? It was two people sitting in the backseat of a Tesla driving itself, and it rammed into a tree and killed them both. And yeah, fucked up. But then, I mean, I don't really feel that bad because they bought a Tesla and then decided to let it drive itself into a tree. But the fire department showed up and they spent like 4 hours and 30,000 gallons of water trying to put out the battery.
God.
And they called Tesla at some point and were like, how do we put out this battery? We keep dumping water on it and nothing happens. And the article said that it wasn't clear if Tesla actually responded to them or not.
You have to reinvade what country did they get? You have to reinvade Bolivia to get the solution to fix up the battery from burning.
Yeah. So back to your question of will the reaction to Elon Musk's bad SNL performance get to him and actually produce an epic meltdown? And I don't know, because it just like all these things that keep happening, it just bounces off of him. He seems like somebody who's just like, he's so shielded by his awful fans. And in addition to like being subsidized by the government, there's just no way for this guy to actually take a real hit.
If Rick and Morty got his ass, do you think that would have destroyed him though? I feel like if Rick and Morty took him down.
Yeah.
If Rick and Morty what?
Rick and Morty blew him up. They gassed up Elon. I think they did the same thing as The Simpsons, where Rick and Morty was like, "You're America's greatest inventor," or whatever. They made Lisa say. Rick and Morty said the same thing to him. But like, I feel like if Rick and Morty fucking tore into Elon Musk, he would have died. I think he would have died.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he thinks of himself as being Rick's friend.
That's it. He has a parasocial relationship.
Are you saying that Elon Musk is... Oh, sorry.
He just sits there and he hears the character Rick talking to him, and he just talks back.
It's like his Tyler Durden, I think. He's got like Rick living inside his head.
That does rock.
It is like that is
so
like
funny.
you know, like the same way that like we idolize the Joker. I think he idolizes Rick. He's like, that's his id. Like he's like, I'm the epic inventor.
I think you did strike a chord there, because I think Rick is the Redditor's Joker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He is their fucked up idol. He's the one who leads them down these dark paths.
And see, I found the light path of this. This is my Mace Windu using his secret dark side of the Force lightsaber power. You know what I'm talking about, Russ.
Yeah, of course.
The secret band lightsaber technique. Mine is doing that exact same thing, but for Dr. Stone.
Oh my god.
The good science, the good Rick, essentially.
That's the good Rick. That's you do fucking love science. It's like Rick uses science for evil, or like selfish intentions, and Dr. Stone uses it to reform society and defeat Chads or
Maoist Tarzan, essentially.
Maoist Tarzan.
Chads? Do you mean the character played by Nassim Pedrad in the new BDS series?
Is that a thing? Is there a Chad show?
There's a show called Chad, and it's sort of going the Martin Short Clifford route.
Oh, fuck yes.
Where an adult person with a fucked up face is playing a child.
My favorite kind of
Now
movie.
that's funny.
There was a lot of cool movies back in like the 80s and 90s where it was like either a kid that's secretly an old person or an old person that's secretly a kid. That used to be the peak of comedy.
Yeah, and then Tumblr came out and Ageplay was banned.
They kicked it off Tumblr whenever they got rid of all the porn, and now those people have nowhere to go.
The freaking snowflakes. Am I right, folks?
You're not wrong, buddy.
Yeah. I feel like this bit didn't really plan it to go the way we wanted, but any more, Alan? Anybody else you can think about that you want to get?
Who else is gonna melt down?
I mean, Movie Bob, obviously.
Movie Bob. That's not even worth betting on. Like that's.
It's kind of like, how bad will he melt down? He did win. He just got a big win.
He did get a big win because a girl said.
He did post a W.
A girl apologized to him.
The first time in his life.
Yeah. For the first time in his life, an interaction with a woman, he was not in the wrong, I guess. Do you think he sent her a big letter after that was done?
He probably sent her one of his old MST3K box sets and gave him her a list of recommendations. Like, if you're going through a dark time, you need to watch these 4 MST3K episodes. They'll really help you.
God damn it. Well, no, it's probably that, but special, here are some levels from Mario World that you need to play through to learn some stuff. Yeah, that's probably it.
Wait a minute. I got one.
Oh, okay. You're the bookie. I don't know if you can do this, but I'll allow it.
Was I supposed to be doing an accent?
No.
Is that what you wanted?
No, we don't think these things ahead. We don't think these things through.
Okay. What about a corporate account, Steakums or something? Some kind of meltdown. Them, some kind of poorly phrased social justice aphorism that leads to a big backlash.
That is a great.
Now, Steakums did almost melt down Neil deGrasse Tyson a week or two ago.
Oh yeah, they got his ass.
They did get his ass.
That's mutually assured destruction right there. That's mad.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's the opposite of an Alien versus Predator situation, and no matter who wins, I win. Also,
yeah, because I think we would get free Steakums somehow out of it.
We would either get free Steakums or Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Is that bad?
Free Steakums?
Yeah. Would you eat a free Steakums?
I told you I had that Steakum period of my life in high school where I cooked homebrew Steakum Philly cheesesteaks every week.
Hell yeah. Some people have their scene phase. Alan had their Steakums phase.
It's true.
What is this? What is the Steakums? I don't know exactly what that is.
Oh, I'm glad.
It's
It's a rectangular thin sheet of beef that you can get and fry up in a pan and put on and pretend it's Philly cheesesteak. That's it. That's pretty much it.
That's fun.
I think
I'm having fun thinking about
do
it.
they?
I think it's reconstituted beef fat and like protein product. I don't know.
It's like they ground up a cow and then they squirted it into like a big cube and then they sliced off little thin slices of the cube and that's what's in the box.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like whatever the cow equivalent of like the pink goo from McDonald's is.
Right.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think a lot of my favorite foods come in the form of cubes or squares.
It's nature's perfect shape.
Yeah, it's not the strongest shape, but it is the tastiest one.
Yeah, sugar cubes? Don't mind if I do.
I've never eaten it, but I'd try a square watermelon.
I bet it tastes better in a round one, at least.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I like the crusts. Now, if you cut that square one in half like a triangle sandwich, give me that.
Oh, I like that. That is nice. The crust is really the best part of the watermelon. People don't.
Yeah.
They're saying it more and more that you should eat the crust.
What I can't think. What would be a good brand? What's a brand that we want to see fall?
What's the most?
I'd like to
see. Steakums.
I'd like to see him take out Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch, shut the fuck up.
I'm glad you didn't fucking say Cinnamon Toast Crunch again.
No, I would never want Wendell to get canceled. I want Wendell back.
I know. I could. Do you think
I want to be Wendell? If they were casting for a live action Wendell lead, I think I'm a shoo-in.
I mean, yeah. I can't argue with that. You would be a good Wendell.
I would be. Chris, am I a good? What are the odds of me being a good Wendell if they made a Cinnamon Toast Crunch movie?
Is Wendell the chef?
Yeah, the baker.
Wendell the Baker.
Yeah. The old guy with the hat.
Okay. What
he couldn't see what the kids could see at every cinnamon twisty bite or whatever the old tagline used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the odds are extremely high.
Oh.
I'm going to give that a 4-1.
Wow.
This is great news, Russ.
Wow.
Now I've got another. If you do become Wendell, I've got a cross promo idea for you. Do you know how the Junji Ito Uzumaki anime is coming out soon?
Yes.
What if the thing that the kids see in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that spiral of cinnamon sugar, is spiral into madness?
Right.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Like they look at
I could imagine
they look at the cereal and turn into a snail. Is what I'm saying.
Listen, they should do that where it's like in the morning you have the weird minion Cinnamon Toast Crunch things where they're like little minions who eat each other or whatever. I don't care for that. They should bring up Wendell for all the stoners late at night. All these fucked up and whacked out stoners staying up till 2 a.m. watching Adult Swim.
Whoa, what the fuck?
And it'll be so freaking random and crazy. It'll be so freaking Rick and Morty if Wendell came back. And I played him.
If you playing Wendell appeared on Rick and Morty, because then you would have a direct tap, you would have a direct line into Elon Musk's brain, and you could say exactly what you've always wanted to say to him.
That's true. I could finally get him to do what I've always wanted Elon Musk to do, which is get
how cool he is.
No, to have Grimes put some shoes on. Come on, man.
Yeah.
God, you can't leave him out always.
I don't think. Yeah. I don't think Grimes is capable of wearing shoes.
No.
Yeah.
Too much of a free spirit.
I think he just kind of like pops right off.
It's like a Cinderella effect. Like everything. Like she'll just never be able to fit any shoe except that one special magical shoe.
That's right.
You know how a Komodo dragon, they used to say that its spit was so filled with bacteria that it would like kill you like venom would. I think that her feet have are so dirty and caked with dirt and stuff from the forest from prancing around that bacteria that has grown on her feet will eat through any shoes that you put on there. It'll dissolve them.
Right.
I think that's probably true. It makes me think, did the name Grimes come because she's such a filthy, grimy person?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, by the way, this is Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Russ Walsh. With me, as always, my co-host, Alan Black. Welcome to the show, Alan.
Welcome.
And this is Chris, our bookie, Chris Fontaine. Funny guy. Anyway, please, we're 25 minutes in and I didn't say the name of the show.
It's a good question. I think this is something that like Noam Chomsky would talk about. Did the idea of Grimes?
If any small woodland creature would want to go in on this, Noam Chomsky, Noam, would.
This is a question of linguistic determinism. Did Grimes come before the name, or did it arise afterwards? Who knows?
It may be that she kind of like she grew. She sort of adapted herself to become a more generally grimy person as a result of that name being given to her.
Right.
I could see that. Maybe it was ironic at one point.
Could have been because she was so clean.
Yeah, and they called her Grimes, and then she became the thing that was, she did a 180. She used to have the cleanest feet in town.
It's crazy how that happens.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that old story of her? I feel like I could share it every now and then, where she and a buddy like built a barge and were floating down a river with some like chickens on it.
That sounds like something she would do. It sounds quirky and.
Are you sure this isn't something from Samuel Clemens, aka Mark Twain, America's most beloved writer?
Oh shit, that was a pseudonym?
Anyway.
I think she probably did say about as many slurs as the people in Mark Twain did.
Yeah, pretty much. Mark Twain. Alan, get Mark Twain's ass.
I'm gonna get the ass of one of the few woke people of the 1800s.
Not woke enough for my book. We should replace Tom Sawyer with a young adult book about like a post-apocalypse where I don't know what are teens like afraid of now.
I don't know. So I have a bad habit of every time I learn about a new YA series, I like go and read the TV tropes page to see what the fuck is happening. What the fuck is happening with the kids nowadays? Usually I just I just click on the Nightmare Fuel page and see what people think is scary nowadays. And it's always something stupid funny. Like Divergent. Like, what if people were put into social castes? That's like, whoa.
No,
I have some bad news, you guys.
I think that teenagers are just afraid of England.
I think so. I think they think England is scary, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, Brexit is scary. I don't know what it is, but...
Wait. What do you mean teens are afraid of England? What is this?
Well, there's, like, social strata there. There's, like, people with accents, which is, like, most of the villains in, like, Hunger Games or whatever had, like, a British accent.
Most of the bad people in YA is, like, an old British lady or guy. Usually an old British lady who's like, ooh, it's the lady from Downton Abbey, the mean old lady. I think that's what it is.
And it's kind of like how every YA is like, what if life was a reality TV show? And it's like, well, there are like, for every one normal person in Britain, there are 2 celebrities. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like a reality show all the time over there.
Yeah, it's all page 3 girls or somebody that was on some weird version of like Big Brother, the Real World that they have there that everybody in the
Love Island.
It's like a Love Island contestant or a page 3 girl, some hot bird.
That's right. You have to be able to qualify for DHS. I think you have to appear on a reality television show.
Mm-hmm.
Do they call it Love Island? Just Love Island such a big show there because Britain is Hate Island?
I think so.
Okay. It's very exotic to them.
I mean, it's such a fantastical concept that there's an island that people both are capable of love on and love being on because they all hate being on this island. Yeah.
Would you go on the Love Island?
I would.
Now, I've never seen Love Island. Does it have Survivor type elements or is it just?
I think you like have sex with a person and then you're like in love with a person and you have to choose between the person you're having sex with and the person you're in love with.
What?
So it's like real life.
Yeah, like real life.
I think it is like real.
Do you have to have sex on like sand or something? I don't want to do that.
Alan, are you going into your Anakin spiel again? You hate sand?
Yeah, I talk about how much I hate sand and love fascism. I go on my Anakin spiel. But wait.
You are always going off on Darth Plagueis the Wise.
I would love to tell you the story about Darth Plagueis the Wise, but we got copyright stricken last time we did that.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Now, Chris, I've got a quick question. How do you feel about the theory that Palpatine impregnated Anakin's mom through the Force to make him the chosen one? How do you feel about that theory?
I don't like it. I feel like it's a reach. Is this part of is this official canon?
It's hinted at by like a recent comic, I think. Isn't that it, Rouse?
I don't know. I know it's not G canon because nothing's been G canon since 2012?
Something like that.
So it's not real to me.
I like the idea of that because we never got an answer for his Immaculate Conception.
I still think it's Watto. Wait.
I mean,
is that set up, Alan? Were you doing a segue?
No, I wasn't thinking about it, but we always wind up talking about Star Wars at least once an episode, and then Watto pops up.
But never the Star Wars people like.
No.
I don't think... We have never talked about Lando Calrissian.
No.
We have never once chatted about Panda Baba.
It's just Plo Koon and Dexter Jetster.
The stuff.
Dexter rock.
Yeah, he's the best.
Cool character. I love that they just decided to go with the 50s motif.
It's genius.
George Lucas just loves the 50s so much, he has to inject it into every media.
It's true.
Work of art that he creates.
Red Tails was a World War II movie that took place in the 1950s. And you'll never be able to tell because nobody will ever watch that movie if I'm lying or not.
They were all flying around in souped up hot rods.
I would watch that movie.
And fucking, what was it?
Howard the Duck?
If I'm not supposed to swear, do you guys edit this, by the way?
We do edit, but we also cuss all the time.
Okay. I like swears. They're very fun.
We actually edit out any nice things. If you say something nice about
do
something
not compliment
or anything
anybody.
pleasant, we'll edit that out. If you say something nice about your wife and then say like an insult just into the air, just say fuck, we will just leave your wife's name and then fuck afterwards. So,
yeah, don't tell us about how good it is to be a father and or have like a significant other. We do not want to hear it. We're always hearing it all the time.
Yeah, we will edit it out to try and ruin your marriage, is what we're trying to say.
We love divorce.
That.
We love divorce.
My wife will listen to all the podcasts I appear on as soon as I'm done. She can't wait to hear me to people.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't get enough of that content.
Yeah. She could talk to you whenever, but we did establish earlier that that you are not. Wait, was that on the podcast or was that before the show?
Probably before.
You are not with. It was Chris isn't staying with his wife right now. They're socially distancing, but she's staying with her personal trainer, so we don't need to go in on that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's right. No, I've been seeing their Instagram posts, and she's looking good. I wanted to ask you this, Russ, because I feel like something just tells me there's like it's vibrating out of your aura. You have seen Strange Magic.
Yes. I'm so glad.
Me and Alan watched Strange Magic together. Well, we watched it once, and then I started it another time when I was really high once. Strange Magic is a wonderful film. It's the true Star Wars Episode 7 to me.
Mm-hmm. This was the movie about the Wills that I was hoping about.
Yeah, this is the movie. This might as well. If in a perfect world, that movie would have ended and it would have panned out, and you'd be like, when is Strange Magic 2 coming out? And then the camera would come out and out and out and out, and the planet would reveal, like Slave 1 flying by. Or an Imperial destroyer.
It would zoom out, and all the characters existed in a drop of blood inside of Luke Skywalker's body.
That's true.
Yeah, so do you know about that? Yeah. The weird thing that George Lucas was going to originally do with Star Wars going forward is that
where it was taking place in
Osmosis Jones.
Yes, that's such a cool. I like that idea. He should have done that.
He really should have done that. I would have liked to believe that Strange Magic was that. Instead, it was just it was very good. We got to see a Bog King. A lot of great songs.
Nothing wrong with a Bog King.
We love the Bog King.
Love a Bog King.
Now, have you seen?
I'll hail the Bog King.
Have you seen Epic?
Oh,
The other movie that kind of looks like this, about little tiny fairy people and bugs flying around.
that's right. Okay, no, I have not. I don't watch a lot of children's movies.
Russ and I do, but
Well-
only very bad ones.
Yeah, I don't think we've watched like a good one before. Except, of course, Dweegans and Leprechauns. And Strange Magic.
Yeah.
That feels like there was kind of there was something going on around that time, because there was also that The Legend of the Guardians, which was about like magical creatures, a lot of them.
The Owls of
holiday.
Ga'Hoole?
The Owls of freaking Ga'Hoole?
This was not the
No, this is the one with like Jack Frost and Santa Claus is buff.
Yeah.
There's like Dilf Santa and what's his fucking face? The Easter Bunny. He's like Australian and he's Captain Boomerang or something. And
there was a thing with magical creatures in fully CG films for a while, and they were all just massive flops.
I think I only know about that movie because of all the photoshops of Jack Frost, Elsa, and the Onceler being in like a polycule together.
You mean all the photoshops you made, Russ, back on Tumblr in the day?
Yeah, what I specifically, this is Quillhead Stock Shop personally, and yes, I was part of the Onceler, Elsa, Jack Frost fandom, and we're dying. It's only 3 of us, and we're all men in our 30s or close to our 30s, and it's getting sad.
Well, it's whichever you have a tontine that whoever's the last one to survive becomes the next ConstableFrozen.
It's like that one episode of The Simpsons. I'm gonna start killing all the others off.
Yeah, exactly.
The flying hellfish.
Yep.
Well, I wanted to ask about Strange Magic because I haven't actually seen it, but
We're correcting that now. We're start it now. Get Disney Plus going.
does that one have a discernible 50s motif?
No.
The soundtrack has like doo-wop shit. No, I don't know.
Kinda.
It's very boomer. It's a very boomer like B-sides. It's like, well, it is named after an ELO song, a great ELO song.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Very good.
But yeah, it does have a distinctly like your cool uncle's, 45-inch collection. You know what I mean?
A 45-inch would be a crazy record.
Wait, what am I thinking of?
I mean, they are called 45s, but they're not because they're 45 inches in diameter or something.
I just thought they were really
45
big.
feet. They're 45 inches tall.
It's a thick record.
Right.
God, this sound was so rich.
Yeah, you
it's
could.
45 RPM, my bad.
Those grooves are just like massive in there.
Right.
But yeah, Strange Magic, great movie.
That's actually what those weird impressions in the sand in the middle of that desert. You know what I'm talking about.
the Nazca lines in South America.
The Nazca lines. That's what a 45 inches.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of deserts, I hear the flip flapping of some wings across the desert.
I fucking hate this segment. I don't like what it's become.
Well, Russ, it's your segment. And you got to live with it.
I mean, I brought this on myself.
All right, you want me to count down?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, Alin.
Hey, Watto.
Oh, it's Watto. Oh, Chris, it's me, Watto, from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and Star Wars Episode 2, The Clone Wars. Oh, Alin.
Hey, Watto, what's up?
Oh, Oscar Fever.
Oh.
Here at Tatooine.
Did you get the cool Chadwick Boseman NFT?
Alin, we don't take NFT credits here. Alin.
Wait, so hold on. You're telling me that the Toydarians don't like NFTs? Seems like it'd be your thing.
Oh, actually, I do, Alin.
Okay. So what did you do with your Chadwick Boseman NFT?
You
You got a crypto wallet, Watto?
I sold. Instead of promising young woman, it's promising young Twi'lecian.
All right, Watto. Cool joke. All right.
Did that mean it's over?
Yeah, that's over. It's just a minute of Watto. It's just a Watto minute.
It's called the Watto minute. I don't know what to tell you. I wish Watto. You know what? Let's do one more.
Okay, this is highly unorthodox, but
I love this. This is.
Hey, Watto.
What do you want from Watto? Watto back. Oh, Alin.
I didn't summon you back here. It was Chris. Chris, what do you want to say to Watto?
Hey, could you give me? My birthday was last month. I would love a birthday message.
Oh, Chris. Oh. Oh, we do not sell the parts you want here. And by the parts, I mean the ice cream cake, because I ate it already, Chris. Oh, Chris.
Birthday tricks don't work on him. Because he's Toydarian. He's got a gas bladder that helps him fly.
Oh, Alin.
Hey, Watto, what do you say to the people who call your characterization anti-Semitic?
Israel's an apartheid state.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey.
Not bad.
BDS Watto.
Well, he flew off, you know. He's not a Hollywood phony. That's the thing about Watto. You'd think
he's
be
real.
a Hollywood.
He's still real.
I almost said he was a Halloween phony.
I like the idea of a Halloween phony. Somebody that once Halloween comes around, their head gets too big and they don't talk to their old friends anymore. They've just got new Halloween.
That's what Jack Skellington is. Though.
Yeah, he's a Halloween phony.
He put on that big pumpkin head.
Well, you wouldn't know because you don't watch kids movies.
Okay. I'm sorry. That was a little bit glib.
Anyway. Hey, I understand your parents showed you Barry Lyndon when you were 6. You were really into the Three Colors trilogy when you were 8. Mother, can I have a copy of I forgot who's the Seventh Seal guy again.
I was about to say Seventh Seal. What the fuck?
Can I get the Ingmar Bergman collection for my birthday? I'm Chris Fontaine.
You dressed up as the death from Seventh Seal, that creepy guy, for Halloween.
That would have been cool.
And everybody thought you were Bill and Ted Spoke.
I was dressed up as the main character of the Virgin Spring.
Nice. Russ, isn't that what you dressed up as too?
That's what I've looked like my entire life,
mm-hmm.
A virgin, and I wish to stay that way.
Hey, speaking of movies, Hail Caesar! It's the pizza segment. Russ, do you want to, or I guess Chris, you start this one out. So you're the guest. Have you had any good pizza lately?
Oh, okay. It's about good pizza.
Ideally, yeah. If you've had bad pizza, we'll listen to that too.
Hey,
but
if you wanna go full angry video game nerd on some fucking bad pizza, what the hell is this?
If you want to go nostalgia critic on this pizza,
please don't go nostalgia critic on our podcast.
I don't know. We might get some good heat from it.
What the hell?
I had a reheated round table pizza the other day. Are you guys round table heads?
We know about it.
I loved round table as a child. It was a treat because we didn't have any in our area for a long time. So the only place I would ever get it is if we were like driving to summer camp or driving down to California to see our grandma. But it was that was like a bit like, whoa, this is a huge thing.
Yeah, that's the one with the Arthurian theming, right?
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing. This sort of fantasy theme that was kind of a big thing in the 70s and 80s. And I believe that's when Round Table Pizza premiered.
Everybody loved Dungeons and Dragons back then.
That's right.
Yeah. It was turning kids into Satanists, aka cooler.
It was turning their hair purple.
And yeah, how was it? What did you get, the Maui Wowie or the what's the name of their supreme equivalent? It's they have fun names. I'll give them that.
And Maui Wowie's not very Arthurian to me. What's up with that?
Well, you're not reading the alternative text. You're not reading
it's the Fate Stay Night Arthurian pizza place.
I don't even want to go. I feel like when you start getting into Fate Stay Night stuff, that'll just hurt Chris's brain.
Oh, dude, you don't want to hear about the worms.
I'm hanging on by a thread here. I had I think I don't remember the name of the vegetarian pizza, but that's where I'm not a huge fan of veggie pizzas that just pile on a bunch, like a whole salad onto it.
Yeah, it gets real wet. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd say there's no real reason to ever have raw tomato on a pizza, especially.
Agreed.
Because if you got tomato in the sauce, and that's a better version of it. It's a much nicer experience, and then everything is just a wet pile of mush. But what I do like about that pizza, just because it's a little bit different, is the way that the crust separates. It sort of it splits off into two layers. You know what I'm talking about?
It's bubbly.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Like it's got big air pockets?
It does, and it's like the
Much like Daddy, it's got big pockets.
much like Daddy. Yeah, it's got and much like Daddy, it's got a soft top. I don't know.
No, that's good. That's good. And a wet bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. A wet bottom. No, this is it's very crunchy on the bottom. This is like prime after soccer practice pizza.
Ooh. I do like a bubbly crust where they just went super heavy on the yeast and made it real, you know.
Hey, I like when yeast goes beast, baby. Woo!
You call it going yeast mode.
Yeah, I've got that yeast infection, baby, because I am going yeast crazy here.
And you know, there's that popular YouTuber, Mr. Beast, who has these, that has all the
LA yeast?
Yeah, well, you could be Mr. Yeast, and you could have your own, kind of like how Mr. Beast has Beast Burger or whatever it's called now.
I don't think, actually, we should. Did Mr. Beast get in trouble?
Didn't every YouTuber get in trouble at some point?
That's true. That's a good question.
This is why I only watch Linus Tech Tips and virtual YouTubers, because they can't get in trouble. The thing they get in trouble for is acknowledging the existence of Taiwan or something.
Yeah, no, totally. I will say I did compliment Roundtable for having fun names for their pizza, and I gotta say, did you get the Guinevere's Garden Delight?
Yes, that's what it was.
That's fun. I'm thinking, Guinevere, she had sex with Lancelot. If we're going off the T.H. White version, Lancelot was like a fucked up, ugly weirdo. So I appreciate it, and I'd love to eat her pizza.
They were the original Peter and Lois Griffin, if you ask me.
Yeah, they were the original DSA couple.
Yeah. The original podcaster and e-girl and her podcaster boyfriend. That was them.
Right. Lancelot was like if a trash raccoon was the strongest warrior in the land.
Epic.
And that's what I want to be.
So wait, did this pizza have tomato on it or not?
It did.
Oh. Was it big slices? Or?
No, they were little cubes. If I recall correctly. But it was not as good as the cheese pizza, which I think was a very good slice of pie, nice cheese distribution, and like I said, that crust is it's a nice little treat, a change of pace.
I think a cheese pizza is a great way to evaluate the general kind of baseline of a place.
Just much like how a king is used to determine the worth of its country. How like the Fisher King represents a sick country.
The bird, the Fisher King? What are you talking?
No, the Fisher King, the famous legend. Okay, well,
is this from Nier Automata or something?
No, it's not from. This is from Brit Lit in 10th grade.
We read Canterbury Tales, but I don't remember that one.
You just remember the guy getting the poker.
Yeah, you know what? We had to. Okay, Russ, I'm so glad you mentioned that. The Miller's Tale, by the way. I'm so glad you mentioned that because when we did do our Chaucer Canterbury Tales thing, we had to film a video. We had to do a reenactment of the story, and I had that one, and we got to do the cool poker in the butt scene. It ruled. Rocks. It was so good. Good story. Yeah.
Chaucer knew it was
just. I like that people, you've got these Western, protect the West, Western traditionalism, all this stuff, and then Chaucer is just like, what if a guy fucked another guy's wife and then he farted out the window and then he stuck him in the butt with a poker?
That's the culture I want to protect.
That is the culture worth protecting. It's not the Roman statue heads or whatever the fuck, Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, I'm like sick of these Roman statues and their tiny PPs. You know, I'm sick of it.
Yeah, well, yeah. You feel tiny. I was about to say, yeah, I thought you felt threatened by the Roman statues, Russ.
Yeah, they're too big for me. Their PPs are too big for me. They scare me. But you know me, I'm a prude. I don't like any form of sexuality flaunted in any form or fashion.
True. It's gross.
Yeah, it's not good.
It is gross.
It leads to having kids. I'm becoming one of those. One of those people that gets.
Which is why they should ban. Alan, we're on the same. We've done too many of these fucking podcasts again. Go say it.
We both got the same level of fucked up before the show, I think. And we're like a drift compatible or something now to where we're reading each other's mind. We are child free. I'm getting mad that there's kids taking my spots in line at Disney World.
Exactly. Thank you.
And Ross and I did both write opinion pieces about why we can't go to Disney World anymore because it bums us out. The politics.
Yeah.
It was really cool that they like did a morph of the two of your faces.
And then they turned the contrast up to make me somehow whiter.
That you know what? I think if you did do a weird hybrid like deep fake of both of us, that would maybe explain why one of his eyes was going off in the other direction or something like that. But he might kind of look like us if we got in the fly teleporter.
Also, Alan does believe in taking a weird cocktail of drugs, and I do believe in the death penalty.
Yeah.
So that.
See, I'm always in favor of injecting prisoners with crazy cocktails of drugs because I'm hoping they'll get Ernest superpowers. That's what I want to happen.
You're doing like you're trying to do the S3 plan where you're trying to recreate Solid Snake.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to recreate Ernest. It's the E3 plan.
What is the plot? Ernest goes to jail. Vaguely remember.
In Ernest Goes to Jail, he does a bunch of jail related hijinks, and then at the end they put him in the electric chair, but it only gives him magnetic powers, and he flies around. He flies around like Magneto for a while.
Shortly after that, they switched to lethal injection because of that, right?
Yeah, because it was giving people Ernest superpowers.
And you know who was the person who proposed that? Our president, Joseph Biden.
Mm-hmm.
God bless.
He used to be. It's really funny you mentioned that because back in the day, his nickname in his old town was Vern. He was Vern.
Yeah.
This guy's been everywhere.
I mean, you've been around that long.
He's nutso.
When he was friends with like some kind of like
corn pop,
a doo-wop band or something.
It was corn pop, doo-woppers, and like Dixiecrats.
Mm-hmm. It was just a bunch of guys that love segregation, and then Ernest.
Yeah. who the only thing he wanted to. He didn't want to segregate. He just wanted to bring great deals and great products with their customers in local markets.
He was scared stupid of reintegrating the schools.
Okay, I'm going to do my pizza real quick. I made a homemade chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah, I actually went and sat down and made my own chicken bacon ranch pizza, which I feel like the chicken bacon ranch pizza is a controversial pizza. I think the people who like it, but everybody else is like, you are literally eating a party appetizer on top of bread. Which I can't blame them. It is bad for you, but you know what?
Ask how you did the toppings. Are you how granular are you getting? Are you making your own sauce? Are you?
I made my own ranch sauce using a specific product from Costco, Johnny's Mediterranean seasoning mix. I used the recipe on the back of that, smothered that bad boy, that my homemade crust made with King Arthur's flour that I hand raised myself, and then I par fried the bacon in the frying pan. I kind of let the final, I let the instead of letting the bacon burn, I just cut it up in a mostly cooked state, and then let the oven just finish it off. And then I did grill my own chicken.
Nice.
So every individual element was touched by my hand. And it's kind of what it felt to be like a father, I feel. Not to steal,
and you also did touch the raw ingredients with your hands.
I did. And I said, this is more beautiful than having a child because I never had to do any filthy sexual
you just got salmonella from the raw chicken.
I did get, yeah, exactly. I did jam my fingers into my mouth immediately after handling raw chicken.
Okay.
I mean, you can get salmonella from babies.
And from
that's true.
Do you guys remember the baby turtle ban of the 90s?
Oh, dude, I think about this a lot because my parents were going to buy a baby turtle and they weren't. You couldn't get them. It was impossible.
Turtles under, I think it was the law back then, I don't know if it's still in place, was like, it was like 3 or 4 inches. Turtles under that size you were not allowed to sell because kids will put them in their mouth and get salmonella. It was the fear.
Oh my God.
I know a lot about this.
It turns out that, and as a kid, as a result, I was super scared because I love reptiles and I had reptiles and like lizards and snakes and stuff as a kid. But I just went through my entire life assuming they all have salmonella on them. If I don't wash my hands, like I have to like sanitize my hands constantly. And then I found out when I grew up, I was like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Unless they're sick, they probably don't have salmonella. And if you've had them for years, they're fine.
No, it's true. It also made me think my whole life that turtles taste like cookie dough.
It turns out they do taste like chicken, I think.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
I mean, chickens are reptiles too, so it's fine.
Oh my God, Alan, don't go off.
I'm going to go into the taxonomy and different clades. Did you know that you're basically a bony fish?
No, stop it. Don't call my friend Chris a bony fish.
You invite me on this show and you call me a bony fish. This is time that could have been spent with my
Would you rather be a boneless fish or a bony fish?
Oh man, no, you've actually really hit me with a pretty profound question. I think, do I have muscles?
I mean, bony fish do have muscles. Yeah, all fish have muscles.
Well, I don't want to make a comment about your appearance, Chris, but maybe not.
Do you have a swim bladder?
Say.
I think
a bony fish.
I chose correctly.
I want to be Bon Iver, the beloved singer-songwriter of the mid-2000s. I guess I can't have that.
Speaking of bones, I'm here to cover.
Is Jeff Smith here of the Bone comic book?
Hey, it's me.
Whoa, is that what he sounds like?
Oh, Jeff Smith.
Yeah,
I think he is a Jersey guy, actually.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm a Jersey guy.
Wow. Whoa, how does it feel to be part of the 90s indie comic boom?
Hey, it's a great burden, but we all do our best, don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, you were hugely successful. I mean, I'm sorry that you never got your film off the ground.
Yeah, I was going to make a movie, but with some of the choices that I wanted to make.
What did you want to do?
I wanted to do some real crazy stuff.
Were you going to let the bone guys fuck?
Yep.
They were cousins. Really? That's pretty sus on your part, Alan.
See, Bone is one of those things where everybody, when I was a kid, told me to read it. Like adults would tell me, you ought to check out Bone. I heard it's good and kids like it or something. And now I'm hearing that there's cousins and they might fuck. It's a little bit sus.
You're the one, you invented a guy and got mad at him.
He's a real guy.
Yeah, Jeff Smith is real.
I'm real, and it's sad that you never saw my true vision. Cousins fuck.
Oh, no. Funny Bone, Smiley Bone, and,
Ruggish, thuggish Bone.
And, no, shut up.
Oh, this guy's having fun.
I'm thinking of my Bone Thugs in Harmony.
If I ever try to write a new draft, maybe I'll hire you.
Good. Until then, I'll see you at the crossroads.
That's just the way it is.
All right.
Cool. Bones War. It's what was your stupid title for this segment, Russ? Wimpy's War.
Wimpy's War.
Now hold on. Wimpy's War. You might not be able to tell. This is not about burgers. It's not about. It is about J. Wellington Wimpy, who is a character in Popeyes. This is a segment that I because I didn't have any new pizzas. I just had the same bullshit frozen Red Baron pizza that I always have. But I have tried every new chicken sandwich that is the Popeyes competitor in this chicken sandwich war that's tearing apart our streets.
And listen, the name of our pizza segment is Hail Caesar, which we named after Little Caesars for being the price conscious, the working man's pizza. And excuse me. And Popeyes is currently, I feel like, the leader of the chicken sandwich war. So that's the term, but Popeyes doesn't really, I can't think of a good nomenclature for like a victorious Popeye, so I went with Wimpy's war. Because I love Wimpy.
That's
from
fair.
Popeye.
So
he's a great character. He's really funny.
He is good.
He is funny. I'll buy it for $1 that I'll have on Monday.
I like a guy going into debt buying hamburgers, because that's me. That's me on DoorDash. That's me now in 2020, 2021.
I have credit card debt buying Wendy's at like 10 p.m.
So I have tried every chicken sandwich competitor available to me over the last month, and I have verdicts on all of them. So let me list everything out. So as you all know, there's the McDonald's. They've introduced 3 new chicken sandwiches. I've had all of them. So there's the normal one, which is just a chicken patty and pickles. There's a spicy version, which is the same thing but with spicy mayo. And then they also have just the chicken, but it's like lettuce, tomato, and mayo. I had all of them. The chicken patties are okay. They're not as good as Popeyes by a long shot. They're probably not even as good as Chick-fil-A. However, being able to get them at McDonald's prices, which are cheap, is and also McDonald's availability, which is everywhere, is nice. The pickles on those fucking suck. They're garbage.
I agree with
It's the normal McDonald's pickles, and that does not go well with chicken.
Which I think those pickles, despite being acidy, still have sugar added to them.
Remember when they had the Southern chicken sandwich at McDonald's, like in the early 2000s or something?
Oh God, I'm having flashbacks to that. Yes,
I think that did have a slightly different pickle, and they should have brought that back, but they didn't.
Wow.
The other thing, Zaxby's. You guys probably don't know anything about Zaxby's because that's an East Coast, like South thing, I think.
No, I've never heard
Zaxby's is they're maybe kind of like a Raising Cane's, or like they do mainly chicken strips. They have wings. They do some like chicken sandwiches. It's all chicken based. Crinkle cut fries with like seasoned salt, like Lawry's salt on it or whatever. It's pretty good. They're a pretty good place. They had their own take on the Popeyes sandwich. It's pretty much it is almost identical to the Popeyes sandwich is the thing. And I don't know, I think if I had a blindfold on, I probably couldn't tell the difference. Just because it's that dead on. So I don't know if I like it better.
Is that how you think it should be eaten, with a blindfold on?
Well, I'm not a blindfold, but I do put a veil over my head to hide my shame from God. Like I'm like from the episode of Hannibal where they eat the ortolan bunting, that thing.
Yes,
but it's very good. I think it might be, in my case, it might be a better alternative to Popeyes because. In the midst of this, these chicken tensions that have been going on these last few months, with everybody,
the Wimpy Wars.
The local Popeyes near me has crumbled.
Oh no! Popeyes has fallen.
We got a Popeyes down. That is. They've always had horrible management, as far as I can tell. But in the last few months, I don't know if it was like a Lent making people eat more chicken or something, or pandemic not doing well, but they shut down. I don't know if they've reopened anymore. They closed at one point because I was gonna go there on like a Saturday after I'm gonna go get groceries and run to Popeyes, and I placed an order on the app, and I was like, let me just pick this up after I leave the grocery store, and I went to Popeyes and they took my order, but the Popeyes had big like posters on the windows saying like, we're closed, we'll reopen on Monday, and I can't imagine what happened to them that they had to close on a weekend, which seems like when most people would be eating Popeyes. It does not bode well. I had a few bad orders from Popeyes last year that kind of made me stop ordering from them. One, because it took like an hour for them to make me like to get chicken to the DoorDash guy, and the DoorDash guy was freaking out and was like, don't rate me bad, or else I won't be able to feed my kids. I'm like, God, calm down. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And I'm always trying to. I feel like I felt bad about sending people to Popeyes because I feel like the Popeyes people are like, they would always get my order wrong. I think one time I just got chicken that was just like burnt, like they just like left it in the deep fryer for like 10 minutes or something, and it was.
Alan, I 100% get what you're saying, because I'm generally a Popeyes fan, but I have had Popeyes before where you can tell the chicken strips were like frozen or something, and they dipped that shit right into the fryer, and what came out was the rubberiest shit I've ever eaten.
Yeah, it was just dry, like scorched to the bone somehow while being fried. I hope I hope the management just left and they're replacing them with somebody. Maybe
their girlfriend, wife, olive oil got kidnapped by Bluto.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
How related are they to the actual Popeye?
No, not at all.
I thought there might have been.
They actually have there's like a frequently asked question page on their website. They are like, we have nothing to do with King Feature Syndicate. We have never once had we've never seen the Robin Williams movie by Robert Altman. We have never been to that weird park on the Chilean coast.
The Mediterranean. There's that. It's like off the. It's like off
Mediterranean.
On
Malta. Yes.
Yeah.
God, we've never listened to that one Carly Rae Jepsen song. That's a riff on "He Needs Me" from the Robin Williams movie, sang by Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, so the other thing I had today, and this is maybe. There shouldn't be too much of a surprise, but this is the strongest challenger to the throne. I went to Bojangles today, my longtime favorite, to get their version, the Bo's chicken sandwich. Now, Bojangles, I cannot remember if this is named after the 1910s or 20s like musician / tap dancer Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles. I can't remember if it's named after him or not, but I did try it. I have some horrible news to report, though. In introducing this new chicken sandwich, they removed all of their other chicken sandwich options from the menu.
That is... war is hell. The Wimpy wars are hell.
There's no heroes in war, is what I'm trying to tell you here. They removed my precious Cajun filet club sandwich. So Bojangles is more... They're probably their claim to fame is their breakfast biscuits, like chicken biscuits and stuff. And those used the same patties or the chicken fillets, I guess, rather. The ones that are on the biscuits were the same one they used for the normal non-breakfast dishes. And that was my favorite thing. It was just a club sandwich, lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese. I've had incalculable numbers of those. It is gone now. In its place, they have introduced this new chicken sandwich. And the lady at the window did say, we don't have the Cajun Filet Club, but technically we can put lettuce, tomato, and bacon on this new sandwich if you want. And I'm like, it's fine. Let me just have it the way God intended. To try and to accurately gauge this. And if I want to do some weird Frankenstein shit later, I might do that. This is just the classic chicken sandwich, a chicken fillet, mayo, and pickles. And I gotta say, I think it might be better than the Popeyes one. It might.
Wow.
Only because it is a very thick piece of chicken. So I do like that they've replaced the Cajun fillet that's on their biscuits, which, it's pretty thin. It's still very good chicken. Like, I think it's the best chicken fillet you can get on a sandwich in any kind of fast food restaurant up till this date. But they've introduced these new things, but it is very much like a Popeye style fillet where it's really thick. It doesn't have as many of the kind of protruding crispy bits like the Popeyes one does. However, it does have the Bojangles Cajun seasoning on it, which I think is what gives it the edge to push it up over the top. There's no spicy, non-spicy version. It's just normal sandwich. And in the future, if they introduce like a spicy sauce, I'd probably check that out. The pickles on it are perfect. They might be better than the Popeyes pickles. They're very thin cut and almost like they're very cucumbery, if that makes sense. Like I feel like they brine them less.
Yeah, maybe a quick pickle,
a quickle, if you will. Yeah, I shouldn't. But they are very good.
I haven't been into Quickle since Cards Against Humanity bought them. So.
You didn't support their Kickstarter?
No.
Did I tell you about the time one of my
support
coworkers was trying to get me to play Throw Burrito?
What? What are you talking about?
It's another one of those stupid if you listen to why your Kickstarter sucks, they've talked about this once back then. It's like a fucking it's one of those super epic like Kickstarter Cards Against Humanity like apples to apples knockoffs or something. But like they introduce a weird, they all have some weird gimmick that tries to set them apart from Cards Against Humanity. And this one's like you throw a burrito at somebody or at something, and now it's their turn. Or
what?
It's just epic, like what if a unicorn farted? Kind of shit.
Oh my god, that is random. That is epic, and
it's that Rick and Morty style humor that we all love.
It's that Rick and Morty style humor I've grown to know and love and wish to become Wendell the Baker upon. So,
Wendell the Baker would be a great Rick and Morty character, I think.
By the way, Chris, do you have any feelings on the Wimpy Wars? Are you a
partisan
soldier on the field of battle for?
Well, the Wimpy Wars, much like the Cold Wars, it's sort of ongoing and it's unclear where the sides really are.
And it is being run by the CIA.
Exactly, and
it is an op.
We're all unwitting soldiers in the Wimpy Wars. I've never actually had the Popeyes chicken sandwich, even though I know that's like it's got a whole following. But I did have very recently a KFC chicken sandwich.
Whoa,
good as hell. That was
the other
really good.
I forgot to mention that one, but it is low key pretty good. I'm very impressed by the KFC one. It's not as good as the Zaxby's or the Bojangles, but it's definitely better than the McDonald's one. That's for damn sure. It's
right.
It was juicy as hell and very, very good.
I have a sneaking suspicion that KFC might be back. I feel like they had a downturn. I think they're coming back. They've been doing some good shit.
Money in their advertising.
Yeah. They got Norm Macdonald money now.
That big Norm Macdonald bump.
Do you guys remember when Daryl Hammond was the first colonel, and he didn't know that they were going to be doing this like change out? He was like, "Oh, finally, I'm going to be the colonel for KFC," and then they immediately had a different guy. And then
how many times could that happen to one guy?
I know.
I mean, the man is. I watched the documentary about his life. The poor guy. Like every bad thing that could happen to a person happened to this guy. Isn't he like? Didn't he replace Don Pardo though?
Yeah, he did. So
that's good.
He's doing better than I'd say Chris Kattan.
Oh my!
I'm doing better than Chris Kattan right about now. I mean, that's not.
Yeah. He's got. Have you seen pictures of him lately? He looks. I mean,
no, it's not good. It's not good.
Well, as somebody who's friends with Lorne, I don't feel comfortable.
You thought it was cool that he pimped out Chris Kattan to that lady to get the Night at the Roxbury movie made or whatever the fuck.
That of all the funny things, the Night at the Roxbury movie,
Lorne had to get that made so bad.
That was Lorne's attempt into Hollywood. I think about this a lot.
Broke through. He was very close.
Like if Lorne can't do it, then is there any hope for any of us?
Poor Lorne. Actually, Lorne is kind of the victim
if you think
in all
about
of this.
If we were talking about McDonald's earlier. I've got a news story here. McDonald's is closing more restaurants and Walmart stores, but Taco Bell, Domino's, and others are moving in. So,
get a damn hermit crab.
It is like a hermit crab situation. Do you guys have McDonald's, Walmarts near you? You don't?
No. It's a lot Auntie-Ons and a lot of Subway.
Yeah, I grew up with a McDonald's Walmart, and I remember sitting on those smooth red chairs quite a bit.
I've seen the ones near me typically have McDonald's. There's one a little like that. I've been to one with a Subway in it before. Never seen an Auntie Anne's pretzel in that. That seems like an airport or mall thing. I'm surprised they have it in a Walmart.
Yeah, it's weird. They're also really bad. like really. I think I had the worst pretzel of my life at one of them.
Now I've got a sales
and they charged
pitch
me
here.
for mustard, which was nuts.
That's illegal.
I think it would have been cheaper to just buy like a French's $1.50 mustard.
Yeah, you were at Walmart. You could have just bought like a whole big giant bottle of mustard. That's fucked.
That's so that yeah.
They're charging you for the little cup, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the. Let me try to sell something to Chris, a family man who's got all these mouths to feed. Imagine
Family
this.
Guy.
Yeah, a family guy. You think
seems
that's
to be.
bad. Imagine this. You're going to Walmart. You're buying your groceries. You got your wife and kids. It's a Friday night, and on the way out, you stop by the Domino's little pizza locker, and you pick up the pie that you ordered before you went into the store, and it's just piping hot and ready to go, and you just grab it on the way out and head out the door and go home. You've got all your groceries and pizza for the family.
You've got your industrial tub of cheese balls and Gold Bond powder and SpongeBob Bandaids and whatever the fuck kids eat.
SpongeBob Bandaids. It's SpongeBob Bandaids.
and you're like, let's eat this fucked up piece of bread and cheese. Does that sound like the goddamn dream that you've always been
That's the American dream, I think, right?
I think that is the American dream.
2.5 kids eating SpongeBob Band-Aid pizza.
That's what that's all that the Great Gatsby wanted in his West Egg. His big West Egg.
My big West Egg.
The lights across the water, that's a Domino's.
That's not a green light. That's a red and blue light for Domino's.
Yeah.
The question is, do
you feel like the Great Gatsby?
When you hear that vivid word picture I just painted, do you feel like you have purpose in your life and that you know what you're going to do that you finally feel like you've come to enjoy the world around us?
Yeah, no, that did it. I think this is sort of semi-related. I can hear my daughter screaming in the hallway, and about 15 minutes ago I got a message from my wife that just said help. So I'm going to plant that out. I'm going to put that out there for you guys to do what you will with.
Right.
Your kid heard about the SpongeBob Bandaids. Yeah, kids love those. Whenever I sometimes on the weekends I do some part-time work harvesting kid food. I just go to the local swimming pool with a net and I just skim all the SpongeBob Band-Aids from the top of the pool.
You find
onto the pizza those wooden pizza paddles, and then you kind of like row around in the water with the pizza.
Yep.
Alan, I was wondering why you have so many bags of Fun Dip with no stick.
Yeah.
That's because you're just finding kids who just eat the stick and then throw the rest of the way in the garbage, right?
Well, I can save that powder and use it for my own for my experiments.
Okay.
My Dr. Stone style experiments where I take a bunch of Fun Dip powder and pour baking soda and vinegar on it and shit like that.
And then you invent penicillin with it.
Mm-hmm. I let it get this moldy Fun Dip at the pool has penicillin in it now.
Yeah, probably.
I've got some 420 news here.
Oh my god.
420 friendly weed infused pizza to be made in Rego Park in New York. Rego Park, Queens. After Cuomo announced this proposal to, weeds becoming legalized in New York now, this pizza shop in Queens has introduced for 420, they introduced a weed pizza. Every 12-inch homemade pie is available in an infused or regular bake. Regular pizzas are $15 to $20 per pie, and infused are, holy shit, $55 to $80.
Jesus Christ.
A 12, how much? Okay. The weed is cooked into the dough, explained Jazzo, the guy who owns the place. Cool name, pretty cool. Adding that each infused pie has about 3.5 grams of marijuana total, and individual slices, which you can buy for $10 a piece, have 0.5 gram per slice. That's fucked. Those prices are 3.5 grams of marijuana is like an $80 pizza.
It's a fucked up place over there. They have these things called bodegas where you can buy like a banana, and
God, can you imagine if they start selling weed at bodegas? We're never gonna hear the end of it. We're never gonna stop hearing about it.
Every day it'll be another post about being like, you're lucky that that your water line is being funded by New York's weed bodega weed.
Movie Bob is going to be so insufferable for the next few months when about the people in the red states that are mooching off of all of his beautiful weed money that he's getting for the government.
Well, there is no legal weed in Boston yet, and hopefully there never will be because it's
at least medicinal. They do have legal weed in Massachusetts.
But they're not smart enough.
Well, the thing is, Boston...
They're not smart enough. They're an honest people. The Irish are an honest people. It's the Catholic guilt. They'd never be able to get a weed license unless they really need it. Unless they do have cataracts.
Yeah, probably. Probably. I don't think they should let people in Boston smoke weed.
I don't think so either.
I think something bad will happen if they do. They killed a robot.
Chill them out?
Maybe if they get it. Okay, sativas not allowed in Boston. Only indica. I need these guys locked to a...
You don't need Bostonites in their own head.
No, I the last thing I want is like Mark Wahlberg is already paranoid enough that he thinks like Al Qaeda's on his plane all the time. Like the last thing I want is like him thinking like the cops are outside my window right now. I've got to go beat up another old Chinese man in the street.
All of them are going to get munchies, and there's going to be a 4-mile line to get into freaking Wahlburgers. They're going
to just tear apart the Pizzeria Regina. If they,
oh my God,
they're going to hotbox that Nazi oven in the back. Remember that weird story that Mitch on Doughboy said about, I think it was him that said that somebody told him growing up that the oven at Pizzeria Regina's was a Nazi oven.
What the fuck?
Do you remember that shit?
No.
I do not. That is something that some random Boston guy would make up a fact about, right?
That's true.
100%.
Can you imagine if they smoke weed, the kind of insane shit they're going to believe? It's going to happen.
Do you have strong feelings on Bostonites smoking weed?
Do I have strong feelings on Bostonites smoking weed?
Yeah, you've been there before. I haven't. I hear terrible tales of woe from there.
Look, we've already got one green monster. I don't want another.
Oh my God.
Very good. I don't know. How much worse could they be?
That's a good point.
You know what, Chris? You got me there. Maybe they'll be all Bill Burr style funny men.
Yep. I think we should just try it out. Let's just see what happens as an experiment.
Dude, what if there was just a city full of Bill Burrs?
That would be. I'd be laughing my.
Not a snowflake in sight. There'd be no more snowstorms there.
Well,
all this
whole rivalry between the Bill Burr city and the Louis C.K. city.
I don't know. Definitely. I really do not want to go to the Louis C.K. city.
I think you'd be fine, Russ.
I don't know.
I mean, Russ, you better get some shoes with some good traction because the floors there are slippery.
Very good.
Would you eat the 420 pizza? The $55 per slice 420 pizza?
I wouldn't buy it. But I'd eat it.
The fucked up thing is, you expect if you're going to buy a weed pizza that like, if I eat this whole edible weed pizza, I'm going to be so high. But it's 3.5 grams of weed. That's like not much. Like it's
right.
That's like two small joints.
The concept is flawed because you get high and then you get the munchies, baby. But eating, it's just a hat in a hat.
Well, the thing is, I guess they don't want it to be too strong. Because then what would happen is you would eat one slice and then you'd eat the whole pie and then you would freak out.
Right.
So they can't make it too strong as I think the worry. But also pizza does help you absorb the weed faster. Any greasy foods or help you with that kind of shit. So they make it it's like lipid soluble. So if you want to get high faster, or if you want to stop being high, you just eat a bunch of junk food and with oils and stuff in it, and it'll help your body process it faster.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Either way, whatever the situation is, this weed pizza in New York is certainly not making me not think about Andrew Cuomo's many crimes?
No.
No, he did a great job. We're not going to cancel him now. We're not going to run him out of town on a rail. Mostly because the trains don't work.
Yeah, no. I don't even remember who Cuomo is. He's like 3 main characters back. I don't, you know. I'm like a bird, and I only like shiny things, and he no longer is shiny to me.
I'm all about Yang now. I'm all about Yang.
Now I'm about destroying Mark Twain, as we said at the beginning of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Get his ass.
Get Twain.
Who was the guy that Mark Twain had a rivalry with?
Jane Austen?
No, who was the guy? The guy who died at the. He died at the same time as him at like Halley's Comet.
Oh, it was Corn Pop.
Oh God, no! I know what it is.
Joe Biden. It was our president, Joe Biden. Outlived you, Mac. See you on the other side.
I mean, okay, yeah, I can see that. But okay, well. Anyway, I've got a weird story here from Colgate University. Do you guys know anything?
They got real shiny teeth over there, I bet.
Yeah, shiny teeth in me. They mailed everybody pizza. They mailed all of their students a vacuum sealed slice of pie. In like a manila envelope.
That's epic. That rocks. What did your gold belly show up at?
Well, it showed up in what you would expect perishable goods to show up, which is like a box full of like ice packs and stuff like that, right?
And then you're an ice chewer, so you chewed the ice.
Yeah. I'm actually the opposite of ice chewers. I hate when people do that. It freaks me out.
Oh, baby. I want that crunchy ice, baby.
So this is a beloved New York pizzeria. Oh, it's a beloved pizzeria called New York Pizzeria, which is nicknamed Slices by people in the Colgate community. What an epic thing. I love when the community calls something by a different name. Just some boring business or something like that.
I hate when that happens. I do not like it. They have a name for a reason, sir.
Yeah, again, Noam Chomsky talks a lot about this. But so the alumni and the dean of the college's decision,
to me, they're Grimes' feet. They're not little Grimies, okay?
The dean of the college division decided to send about 300 remote students slices from a local beloved pizzeria. We hope the pizza will bring smiles to the faces we have so missed seeing on campus this semester. It took a lot of time and energy, but I think we pulled it off. Now this has... So there was about 70 pizzas worth, which they vacuum sealed in packages of 2 slices. There's pictures of like some like college kids like holding up a slice on Instagram. This has raised questions from food scientists who are like, are you giving everybody food poisoning by sending a non-refrigerated slice of pizza in the mail? However, Bill Marler, a food poisoning attorney, said
Bill Marler?
No,
New rules. New rules. You can
no
eat
more mailing pizza. Bum, 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 bum. Bill Marler, it's a really stupid name.
Bill Marlboro, Joe Campbell's wacky cousin.
He's a food poisoning attorney, which I hope means he's an attorney that poisons people's food, and not that he's an attorney that only focuses on food poisoning, which is pretty funny. Also,
I'm sorry, but the lead witness could not make it today.
He got really bad diarrhea
and vomiting at the same time.
If it pleases the court, Your Honor, maybe note that the defendant is shitting and farting.
They have to move the open. They give themselves food poisoning, and like when worse comes to worse, it's like we need to speed the opening statement up faster. I have to take a shit, sir. I
like the idea of like a Better Call Saul, but he's like a food poisoning lawyer. Like he's helping guys. Like you just had like pretend you got diarrhea from Taco Bell. It's like I know you really just ate something bad the other day, but we're gonna sue him.
He actually has a tragic backstory where he found out that Tums and Pez are the same thing, and he tried to prove it to the people, but he got destroyed by his older brother. It's true.
Anyway, the food poisoning expert guy says pizza, especially with limited toppings, is safe given that the cheese is pasteurized and the pepperoni is so cured, and if well cooked, the pizza is safe to eat. He said his only concern may be that the flour, which can harbor harmful bacteria if it's not cooked properly. He urged them to reheat it to at least 165 degrees before eating.
Right.
So it could be like that town in France where everybody went insane. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You're thinking they're going to get like ergot poisoning from the spoiled millet or whatever they're eating.
Yeah, they're going to be like jumping through.
Is this like with the origins of werewolves and shit, where people think it was because
the Salem witch trials also. People would get fucked up because it was essentially like doing shrooms.
This is kind of like Bloodborne if like the pizza awakens everybody's, what is it? Oh God, I can't remember.
You think that you're going to eat the pizza, you're going to enter the hunter's dream is what's going to happen.
Yeah, dude, that's what I think. That's just one way to go. And what's the name of the school in Bloodborne again?
Oh, Bergenworth College.
Yeah, I think this is the Bergenworth College. Like they're all gonna.
Well, that would explain why the kid posing with his piece of pizza does have a big metal cage on his head.
They're all weird slime creatures. You eat that one slice of pizza and it awakens them to a higher, Lovecraftian presence. You know what I mean?
I do gain insight when I eat a slice of pizza. This is great. This is great content, Chris. If you're familiar with Bloodborne,
I think it's a video game.
Yeah, it's a video. Yep, that's good. That's all you need to know. Speaking of video games, perfect segue. Sonic news, views, reviews, and tours. Some huge fucking news about Sonic the Hedgehog this week.
Hot off the freaking presses.
They were filming at Fort Langley, and people saw these stand-in like prop characters for Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Take a look at this. So Knuckles confirmed is the big news. We knew that Tails was going to be in the movie, but Knuckles is here too.
Chris, any strong feelings on the fighting freak Knuckles? Are you as hyped as we are to see one of our favorite, the legendary character?
Dare I say my favorite?
What, Alan? Wow.
I mean, we all love Sonic, but I mean but he almost doesn't count in that way. You know what I mean?
He is a fighting freak, and also he is Ken Pender's greatest, achievement.
Greatest creation. Yes.
That interpretation of it. Do you know Ken Penders, Chris?
No, I don't know Ken Penders.
Don't worry about it. You'll learn plenty about him in a few minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll shut up.
Well, you were asking about my opinion on Knuckles, though.
Yes. Yeah. How do you feel about the Fight Freak?
I like Knuckles. He seems okay. I would say that like Sonic is such a cool kind of extreme character that it felt like I already have this character in the form of Sonic. I'm already getting that energy from somebody else. So it was hard for me to really get too jazzed about Knuckles when he kind of came out on the scene.
Right.
Well, I think in the early characterizations of Knuckles, I can totally agree why why it would feel that way. But I think when they kind of developed him into more of a Vegeta type character, so to speak, of a rival to Sonic, and also just kind of a fighting freak, mean guy, then but with a heart of gold, then that's when he became good. Also, I would like to see him become Majin Knuckles. That would be cool.
That would be sick. That would be epic and dope.
Actually, he does kind of do that at one point, I think.
Oh my god.
With the emeralds, I think he does get magic emerald powers from Enerjack or something.
I'm always worried about Enerjack.
Let's not even mention Enerjack anymore. I've got speaking of Enerjack, Jack's Pacific.
Oh my god, Alan.
Man, the segues are coming.
Three. You're like playing 3-dimensional chess this episode.
Yeah, I know, right? This is crazy. I didn't plan any of this. Jack's Pacific has re-upped their license for Sonic merchandising. So they've announced a bunch of new Sonic toys. So we've got some little cool figures, including Sonic 2's Mecha Sonic. Let me paste this here in the chat.
I mean, I'm all good with Jack's Pacific because they're sticking it to fucking Hasbro. Am I right, guys?
Yeah. Also, check out these cool little plushies. These are actually cool. I'd probably buy these or get them from a claw machine if I had the chance.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at these guys. The Shadow one in particular is really good.
That's a blast and a half. I'm having a fun time just looking at them. Do y'all want to have a play date? Come over and play with some toys?
You have the Lego set?
Yeah.
It'd be really fun. As long as there's nothing like chokeable.
Chris, you were the kid who put the turtle in your mouth.
I did, yeah. No, it doesn't give you salmonella.
But these are fun. I like it.
This is cool. If I had a kid, I'd buy all these toys for them because I'd be a good parent. You should definitely do that. Make your kid like this thing from 30 years ago.
Right.
You force this upon them. Make them enjoy this.
YouTubers
please.
are fake and not real, but Sonic the Hedgehog is.
He's real. He's my friend.
The good thing is that now our entire media and culture is run by just these weirdo man babies who are trapped in their childhood, and so
me
content is just circulating from their childhood into new children's childhoods.
Me, and yes, this is good. I like all of what you just said.
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Finally, it's for the damn fans. Well, for us, we had Slimer, and now we have Muncher, which is, it's going to be a different experience for this new generation.
Good. Well, we're all Muncher now, so it's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I don't have a good segue for this one.
Speaking of great characters who are very original and different,
like Muncher.
Muncher.
You know what, Russ? This character is very original. This is a Ken Penders joint. Ken Penders is a writer for the Sonic Archie comics that existed for a while. He created a bunch of characters, and they all, we'll get into it, but I want you to guess just based on the name. I'm not giving you much to work with this time, but I want you to guess what this character looks like. Their name is simply Isaac.
Most characters in the Sonic comic are anthropomorphic animals, so you can start from there.
Yes.
I could go first. A lizard. Ooh.
Okay. Now, does it help you to know that because of the naming convention of the Sonic universe is always something like Sonic the Hedgehog, Knuckles the Echidna, them just being Isaac, does that not give you any pause here?
Okay, well, listen. I mean, Jeffrey St. John, it's not Jeffrey St. John.
Oh, true. It's not everybody.
It's
not Sally Acorn isn't Sally Acorn.
It's not Julie Sue the Echidna. It's just Julie Sue.
That's fair. Chris, you have a guess as to what this Isaac might look like?
I said lizard.
Oh, lizard. Okay.
He's got a lizard. He's a lizard with big eyes.
Okay.
I think Isaac is going to be like Sir Isaac Newton, but he'll be a Newt. He'll be Sir Isaac Newton.
That would be good, and you know what? That's a pretty good guess based on Ken Penders' other creations. Right. However, he is a gold version of E102 Gamma, the robot. Let me tell you about this. He is an ancient Alpha 100 series mechanoid created over 10,000 years ago when Mobius was still known as Earth.
What the fuck are you saying to me?
This is an ancient robot from over 10,000 years ago. The planet that Sonic lives on is called Mobius, but in the comic books, it's after the apocalypse, I guess, and it used to be called Earth in the past. And following Zorda's destructive attack, Zorda was a big giant Cthulhu monster that attacked the planet at one point. Let me paste a picture here. Kind of looked like the monster from the end of Watchmen attacked the planet.
Ken Penders, Alan Moore, kind of on a similar level.
Zorda attacked the planet with a gene bomb, which resulted in the de-evolution of the human race into the four-fingered overlander species.
Okay.
So the humans that do exist in the Sonic universe, like Dr. Robotnik, all have four fingers because they're cartoon characters, but they are not actually humans. They're de-evolved humans that have been damaged by the fucking the gene bomb, and then all the other weird talking animals that we all know. This is the lore that Ken Penders and some other great writers have created.
Okay, so was there a lore to the Sonic universe before this?
Yes, but it's more complicated than you think, because the guy who created He-Man created a Bible for Sonic the Hedgehog that he was from Nebraska.
Yes. And he had a girlfriend named Madonna.
He had a girlfriend named Madonna. No, well, that was from the Japanese team.
Yes, okay, you're right. Yeah.
There have been multiple lores to Sonic the Hedgehog. He's had more lore than I think any other character in fiction.
There was the Japanese manga series where Sonic was something he turned into, and that he was like just like a normal kid that got superpowers when he turned into Sonic.
Right.
Sonic has had a million. There's the Fleetway comics, which are different and weird.
They're British, and
They're British.
Super Sonic is like the Incredible Hulk for some reason.
Yeah,
it's so fucked up. There's so much.
I would like them to see do Fleetway do an Immortal Hulk style version of Super Sonic.
And don't even get me started on Sonic Underground. Those damn freaks of Deke. This Inspector Gadget freaks.
So anyway, in the Archie comics, which is arguably the longest running Sonic continuity, the games have taken from that pretty liberally, I think, especially within the last decade or two. That's fair to say, Russ, right? Like
yeah, kinda. I mean, the characterization, yeah.
Yeah, and well, they take characters like Black Arms and stuff like that, right? Like,
no, Black Arms was not a Archie creation.
It's in Archie, but I don't remember which one came first. Is the thing?
No. Usually it was Archie had to react to whatever Sega did.
Okay, I thought some of these might have been the other way around.
No. It's all fucked up. It is fucked up.
Anyway, this was a robot that was made, I guess, in the golden age of humanity, and then this big, by Dr. Robotnik's ancient ancestor, Dr. Ivan Kintobor. It's cool that they kept their last name this entire time for 10,000 years.
Yeah, they never went through anthropomorphic animal Ellis Island.
Yeah. So he basically became WALL-E in a sense, in that this golden robot was just like traversing like this blasted like hellscape of a ruined Earth for 10,000 years. And then eventually he was rediscovered in the year 3237 after Shadow stumbled upon the base he was located in. Blah, blah, blah. Metal Sonic. They all had a fight. Yeah. Also, this is very weird. Isaac's design is simply a golden recolor of E102 Gamma, the robot that we all know and love from the Sonic Adventure game, which means that Eggman was just ripping off of his ancestor because he knew what the robots looked like, or he coincidentally made robots that looked exactly like
it's genetic memory.
You think he went Assassin's Creed mode, and that
I think they went Assassin's Creed mode.
You think that happened, and that's why he knew how to make a robot that looked exactly like what his long dead grandpa from 10,000 years ago made.
I say that, but then I realized that the Sonic the Hedgehog comic was not made by an international team of many ethnicities, so I guess not.
Yeah,
do you remember that?
Well, yes, that is something that's in every single Assassin's Creed game to this day. Reminds you that it cannot be racist because it was made by a multicultural team of different nationalities and religions.
This game was created by many ethnic groups and peoples.
Yes.
Sure.
You make a game where you say half of all of historical figures were evil monster Templar people. Then you have to put that disclaimer of some kind.
But the founding fathers weren't.
No, but George Bush was played by the Templars to invade Iraq.
I forgot about that. Rocks, dude. I love that shit.
No, he didn't want to do that. They tricked him.
You get caught up.
Don't you feel bad for him now? Aren't you happy he's on Jimmy Kimmel?
I said about.
Maybe you should have been a little bit nicer to his paintings, huh?
It is funny to think that the French do believe that the Templars did trick George Bush. Or I guess French Canadians. I don't know.
Also, there was some weird shit about Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison was a Templar, but I don't think Tesla was an assassin. But I think he was just some random guy that he ripped off. I don't know what their explanation for Hitler is. That's the one thing they don't seem to touch.
The more epic you are, the more assassin you are, the more cringe you are, the more Templar you are. So
yeah, that's true.
I struggled to explain Hitler myself.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that they did like a Minions explanation.
I thought the same thing. We have been doing this podcast together for too long.
As you know, as you don't know because you don't watch kids movies.
Yeah, you don't watch kids movies. I never
go to the Minions.
Yeah, where they explained that they couldn't have worked for Hitler because they happened to coincidentally be at the North Pole during that time. They did work for Napoleon and an evil like caveman or something.
It is funny to think that the most evil the Minions are anti-royal. I guess that means royal is good. I don't know. The old families of Europe, the Habsburgs.
Yeah, remember? Oh, did you see that cool thing from like a week or two ago where somebody said that making fun of Prince Charles the Accursed from Spain was ableist?
Yeah, because he has birth defects or something.
From being like a Habsburg, like a 12th generation inbred baby man.
Yeah.
Very rarely can your criticism of somebody's looks like so seamlessly intertwine with a criticism of their entire thing. You know, it's like we don't get many chances for that to happen, and somebody's trying to take the one time when we can make fun of somebody's appearance and feel ethically good about it.
Right.
Is the thing.
Listen, they didn't have the USA Network back then. We couldn't marry any USA stars.
Well, that's the thing, is that any like C tier American star is basically more famous than every single person that's ever come out of England.
That's
true.
the
thing. So
that's why they
love
need
that
so
shit.
many celebrities. They're trying to like create just one that can make it over here.
Yeah, well, if they do that, then they can take us back as a colony. That's the thing.
That's how it works.
It's cultural imperialism. That's how it works.
It's written in the Constitution. Check it out sometime.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the thing.
I just had a terrible moment of clarity. I think I said DHS at the beginning of the show, and I meant to say NHS.
I knew what you meant.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, I'll go back and deep fake it.
Yeah.
Thank you. But have me say something funny instead.
Yeah, I'll make it. I'll punch it up a little bit. I'll do some ADR.
Right. Okay. As you were.
Yeah. It would be weird if you had to go on a reality show to join the Department of Homeland Security. That'd be crazy.
I mean, that would be epic. They should do that. They should just turn the DHS into a reality show.
Yeah, it's called Cops.
Oh my god.
Damn.
What the fuck?
I think that might be more realistic than you think. We had a damn game show host as president.
Oh my god.
What's next? Jeff Probst?
Mike Rowe is going to do the dirtiest job of all. The freaking president.
I would not be surprised if Mike Rowe ran for office.
Yeah.
Because he's a weird conservative, like, bootstraps guy.
Yeah.
He's classic.
He's definitely the type to cut in line and kind of go for president first.
For sure.
Right.
He thinks he can beat The Rock, and that's not going to happen.
They ain't going to you don't know what The Rock is cooking.
You really don't, Mike Rowe.
I'm so excited if The Rock does become president and like poor people have to apply for, and so they're going to cut food stamps. Instead, you're going to get creatine rations. That's going to rock so hard.
Well, we all get to be part of his family is the good thing.
That is true. I'm excited to be part.
Do you think, so you remember how there was that cool article from like a week or two back where it said like he knew that John Cena was the one to play his brother because he was meditating in his Dom shrine?
That was Vin Diesel though.
That was Vin Diesel was meditating in his Dom shrine?
Yeah, because he is Dom.
Yeah, okay.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I've never watched these movies. I forget who's who.
Wow, Chris would watch children's movie, and you want watch Fast and Furious movies.
I will
now I feel
watch.
left out.
I need to just like take a vacation day or something from work and just like sit down and watch like 12 hours of Fast and Furious movies while like on shrooms or something, and then I think I will understand everything, and I will have my own Dom shrine.
Yeah, and you'll be able to meet Paul Walker in that.
What I was going to say is I think every home will have to have a Dom shrine after The Rock becomes president.
Oh, like how the Romans had like their little family shrine.
Yeah.
To inspire
or like
them to be more ambitious.
Or like those little family, like in Shinto, the little shrines they have, where you have like a little box that's like a piece of a kami, like it's a piece of a god.
What are the little guys in Animal Crossing again? The little guys you would pick up.
The something oids, not graboids.
Not the graboids.
Not the graboids from Tremors.
I feel like Animal Crossing would be a real different game if the graboids were coming after Lloyds? You. I guess they are Lloyds.
Chris, what's the weird little
Gyroids.
Gyroids, the gyroids.
Not gynoids, not female robots.
God, I wish those were in Animal Crossing.
God, I wish.
Gynoids?
Yeah, gynoids. That's a female robot. You'd know if you were a Rick and Morty head like I am.
It's like an android. It's a gynoid, and this is a gyroid.
Okay.
What are these supposed to be, by the way, Russ?
They're like the little spirit guys in ancient Japanese culture or something.
Oh, okay. I do see these guys.
It's the same thing that like Breath of the Wild was based on and shit.
Yeah. I'm looking at this guy now. It's a Haniwa figure.
Whoa.
It's some sort of old historical. They used to put these on graves in ancient Japan, and they were built to protect and hold the soul of the deceased. And they
think that's why in the. Oh, sorry.
You know what it looks like he's saying? It's like he's saying, "I'm Pickle Rick."
Oh, fuck! This was the original Pickle Rick.
This was the original Pickle Rick. Which is so funny because Pickle Rick is the opposite of spirituality because he's freaking logic.
He's a logic atheist guy. Well, anyway, in Animal Crossing, the cool game where you hang out with little animals, you dig up these guys out of the ground and you can like decorate your house with them.
Well, that's good. I think like, okay, we need to wrap up this podcast because I think Chris's family needs to zoom in with him because there might be trouble at their personal trader's house. But I
am getting in some trouble right now.
Oh my god!
This is the first time. This is the first time we've made somebody's wife mad at them.
Yeah. That can't be true.
No, I don't. I think you might be the first person on the show that has a wife.
I don't know about that. I think we've had
Weejo. We had Weejo.
Yeah, but was Weejo married at the time?
No, that's a good question. I don't think so. Anyway, what were we gonna say, Russ?
I think it was because like back in Japan, like it's the equivalent of finding an arrowhead as a kid is finding one of those little guys. Like you could just walk in the woods and find one. Maybe, I don't know.
I can see that. They were just that common that you just dig them up.
Yeah.
It seems like something that was maybe came up as like a joke that Miyamoto or somebody came up with and they just assumed people would understand.
Right.
And so it's like I used to dig these up when I was playing in the woods and pretending I was a Pikmin.
Climbing trees all day.
Yeah, climbing trees and thinking about how I'm going to invent Legend of Zelda someday.
Yeah, like he always was.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us on Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. Chris, do you have anything to plug?
Oh my god. I don't, but I appreciate you responding to my increasingly insistent messages. And
were you disappointed? Did we lead you down a dark path?
No, this is wonderful. It was really nice to meet you, and I had such a wonderful time, even though like I am feeling the anxiety of needing to make dinner sort of thing up. But hey, I had a great time, and thank you so much.
I mean, you are making a DiGiorno pizza by yourself, but that is stressful. It's freaking hard. It's freaking hard out here for us fellas.
Yeah, I stress about that every night.
And I want to get it in time.
Mm-hmm. Without the hamburger helper to help, how are we gonna get?
I need that little hand. I need that little hand to give me a hand.
Well, hey, how about this? How about I kind of wrap things up with this? What are the odds of me coming back on your show?
100%.
Oh my god.
If you want to, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to force you to,
unless you want.
Yeah, you should talk to your wife about this.
You're hurting the family by being on this podcast. You can't talk about Sonic the Hedgehog for 2 hours. That's not
over under on how many divorces you think have mentioned a podcast in the proceedings.
I think the Joe Rogan podcast has led to 1 or 2 divorces.
I think every divorce for the last like 5 years has had Joe Rogan touch it in some way. Somebody like the guy has definitely listened to Joe Rogan at some point.
Right.
He's the Zelig of divorces.
Yeah. I think that's a fair guess. Follow Hogcast SD on Twitter, hogcast.com. Rate and review, subscribe on iTunes, do all the normal shit. At Findom Earl on Twitter. Russ,
Piss Goblin.
Still Piss Goblin.
It'll never change as much as I hate it. I want it to go away, but
well, you gotta pull the trigger on Cool Adult Naruto or something.
No, somebody told me to do that again recently. I'm like, that just sounds like the worst guy on Twitter trying to. It does.
It would have played off really well back in like 2013, but now it makes it seem like if you did that now, you would people would think you're a Discord groomer. I think is the thing.
It's true. Oh man, and I don't need that.
You don't need that energy in your
lurker.
life. Now, I mean, people might be calling you like having that position of authority of being like a Discord mod. I mean,
it drives a man insane.
It will drive you to madness. You will become like Colonel Kurt style, like. But
apocalypse mods.
Yeah. But the rewards you get, creepily DMing teens. Well,
yeah, no.
That is something Marlon Brando would do. Anyway, I guess until next week then.
He wouldn't DM teens. He would DM like little people to come onto the set of his movie.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's actually
anyway,
he thought they were teens.
But the size difference is sus though.
Yeah, the height difference, that's the most sus thing of all.
Having a little man who lives on the set with you while you're making the Isle of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah. Oh man. You canceled Marlon Brando.
I can't. I thought we were going to take Mark Twain out by the end of the episode, but it was just Marlon Brando.
Well, you know what? He could have been a contender if cancel culture didn't stop him.
Last Tango in Paris. Last Tango with this pair. Sus.
You did it.
We gotta end the show.
Yeah.
There's no more. Okay.
There's no more. That was the last. That was the last bit of gas in the tank.
That's what you need to end a show on is disappointment, so that they'll come back next time and be like, "Well, it can't. Whatever it ended with, it'll start better next time."
Yep, that's how the Falcon and the Winter Soldier does it.
More space in that amount of time that there was silence after your joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna add more rope in there that I hung Russ with in that bit of time. Until next time, folks. Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Live and learn.